Yeah, it's interesting.
All right.
Monty, we're here.
Hey.
We're here. Let's do it. We have a new tier list from
Yes.
the Mondius Decius Meridius himself.
Yes. This is a tier list pod. We have S tier at the top, meaning the perfect tier, A tier, great tier, B tier, good tier, C tier, average tier, D tier, bad. And basically what this is, guys, is we are going to rank superhero couples from live action and even some animated shows and movies and get our opinion on, which of these superhero couples are the best and which ones are the worst. So This should be a fun one today.
Let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
do it. I'm
First
here.
one on
Before we get started, make sure you guys like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the Current Air Pod.
All right. Yes. All right. First couple here on the and share if you're feeling the first.
Damn, nigga, calm down, Monty.
I'm excited.
That nigga Monty ready to go, boy. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, guys. First superhero couple here. We have Steve Rogers and Peggy. What do you rank them in terms of tier list as a couple? Their chemistry, their dynamic, how invested you are in them. Give it to me.
So we are not going to take history into account. We're only going to take them as we see them, or as you've chosen them. So
yes,
it doesn't
in the medium that I've chosen them in. Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't no comic book relevance.
Publication history. All right, cool, got it.
No.
All right.
Only the
so
movies.
Yeah, okay. So if that's the case, then I think A is a pretty good. That's kind of like where I land with this. Like I really enjoyed them two together. I totally buy their love story. I actually care about their love story. There's one of the only love stories that I mean, on the top of my head that I actually really, really care about. And yeah, like, I'll never forget, Steve coming out of the ice and saying, damn, like, I owed somebody a dance. So yeah, like I actually really care about this. I'd give it an A, but what do you think?
I'd go B only because I agree. It was a really great chemistry amongst us two. But we only got to see them interact in one movie. Mm-hmm. Now, I'd be willing to give it an A just because of so much of his character is based on the fact that he is longing to get back to Peggy and loves her, which makes that, in Endgame makes that, that moment so, so unique and great. Yep. So only because they have limited interactions with each other, I'd go B personally.
Okay. We can go B. I'm not going to fight it. I'm not mad at B.
I actually really like him and Black Widow together. Like they only like their chemistry, their sexual chemistry and Winter Soldier was off the charts. That was a weird.
Interesting.
Statement.
That was really weird. All right, got
it. Right.
Next. I was trying to see them fuss on, boy. Calm down, boy. All right.
Like I feel like you could tell he wanted it, but he was just like he was so loyal to Peggy or whatever, but
or whatever.
Yeah. Got it. Shit, nigga. If I had a choice between Natasha and Roman, anyway. Okay. Next on the list, guys, we have Invincible and Adam Eve.
Oh, so we're not going in any kind of order. All right, got it. All right.
Oh no,
Invincible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Invincible and Adam Eve. Where do you rank them as a superhero couple?
This is interesting because I mean, obviously, throughout the entirety of the series, they've been feeling each other. I feel like even the creators have kind of hinted that like this is where we were always going to end up eventually. But ultimately, do I actually buy their love story and like do I like care if they're together? You would think that after 3 seasons, I would be more invested in them as a couple, and I'm really not. So I would say this is C. Like this is just average. Like it's cool. Like they're both superheroes. This is, I mean, like I said, like clearly this is how it's supposed to be, but I don't really buy them as like a power couple, which is crazy because they're the power couple in the show, but I don't really buy it personally. So I'd say C.
Man, I tend to agree, even though I've been rooting for, Mark and Eve to get together for this whole time. I just feel like even though Mark and Amber had more drama, it was more interesting at least. And so I think that Mark and Eve, I think they had the potential to end up like when it's all said and done, they can end up being a great couple, like an A-tier couple. But for right now, I give it a C as well. I agree.
Okay.
Next up, we have Tony Stark and Pepper Potts. Give me your chemistry grade on them.
Tony and Pepper, yeah, this is another interesting one. The MCU and their love stories, they're not that great. I mean, like I'm glad because I'm not here for that shit. Except on the pod today. Here we are. But yeah, Tony Potts and Pepper. I don't know, man. I would hate to put them at C, but like it just feels wrong to put them in the same category as Mark and Eve. But ultimately, I think I care similarly. Like I I don't like love them together, and like I don't really care that they are together, even though it's been like a 10-year buildup of them flirting and Tony being the guy who's like, oh well, I love you, but I can't be with you, and then he wants to be with you, save the world, we're gonna have a kid. I just don't care. Ultimately, I really don't. So I'm gonna leave it at C. Maybe it's in like the top of C, but
Yeah.
I'll leave it at C.
Yeah, I was going to say B, but I think you kind of swayed me. I think I'd probably go C too. I think it started off actually really strong. I think their strongest point was when they were actually this will they won't they type of thing. But then
Yeah,
once they actually tied the knot or whatever, then it kind of just waned to me. So yeah, I'm fine with C too.
yeah.
C. All right, next up, this is a personal favorite of mine. Maybe not best, but favorite. We
Okay.
have John Stewart, Green Lantern from the Justice League Unlimited series, and Hawkgirl. What are your thoughts on
Yeah,
that?
something I did not see coming as a
Yeah.
young kid, but like as soon as it happened, I was like, hell yeah, hell fucking yeah.
Yeah.
And she absolutely broke my heart when she betrayed them. But to me, this is S tier. I think. Like
S tier?
I
Ooh.
think this is damn near perfect. Like this is a love story. Like this, there's romance, there's the chase, there's the interest, there's the heartbreak. Um, they had it all in this ridiculous little 20-minute animated show that they did a week. So
Yeah.
I will say that this is A tier, and it lingered. Like it wasn't just through Justice League. Like through Justice League
Yeah.
Unlimited, there was still that. Oh, you still fine. So like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Remember he had that phase when he was with Vixen. Even
yeah,
though Vixen looked good, bro. When Hawkgirl takes that mask off, like
yes,
I was like,
sir.
oh my god.
Yep.
So yeah. Yeah, I lean A tier. I know you said S, so I know I had the one that went my way. So this time we can go your way. I'll give it an S. But
Okay.
yeah, man, like you said, this is just a great, just great chemistry amongst the two of them.
Yeah. And look, guys, look. Go ahead, Monty. Go ahead.
No, I was saying typically I root for my black kings to be with my black queens, but in this case right here, Hot Girl is okay with me.
Okay. And look,
I'm
guys,
sorry.
none of this is like super permanent. Like we're kind of just all getting it into place now. Then we're going to go and shuffle it as we see fit. So,
Yeah,
you know, if at the end we think it needs to move to A, then it will. But as for now, I like it in
yeah.
S.
Our first S tier, John Stewart and Hot Girl. Okay, next up, guys, we have Bruce Banner and Natasha Romanoff. Something that started in
Oh,
Age of
brother.
Ultron. It was very divisive amongst fans.
Hmm.
What are
Came
your
out of
thoughts on
nowhere.
this?
It came
Yeah,
out
it
of
did come out of
nowhere.
nowhere.
But look, to be honest, even though it came out of nowhere, I actually liked it for what it was in Age of Ultron. I was like, okay, like this it's 100% came out of nowhere, but like I'm kind of on board with it. Like I kind of like how they used it as a device to kind of control the Hulk to an extent.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But after that, it just went to hell. It was
Yeah.
like the MCU was just like, yeah, we're not gonna do this literally anymore. So for that reason, I feel like it has to go and C. D. Let me no. It's not horrible to where like, or is it? I'm gonna say C for now, like bottom of C.
Yeah.
But I would love to hear your thoughts on this.
I totally agree. Once again, we're lock and step. I think that it's not D, it's not horrible.
Yeah,
I wish they would have did more with it.
I agree.
But after Age of Ultron, they seem to like take the fan response and be like, okay, well then we're just gonna kind of wipe our hands with it.
Yeah.
So I put it at C as well. Like I said, I actually like Steve and Natasha much better than Bruce and Natasha.
Hey, big guy, sun's getting real low.
Next up now, guys, for context, Julian is not the biggest fan. I don't think you never watched Teen Titans, did you?
Not in its entirety, no.
Not in
But I
its
watched Teen
entirety.
Titans Go. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so his thoughts on this might be void. I'll be the factor. I'll be deciding. We have Beast Boy and Raven first up from Teen Titans.
Yeah. I mean, I'll let you go ahead and take this one, man. I mean, I really don't have much to say here.
Yeah, so this is the clash of the opposite personalities, and something that's kind of annoying at first, but then grows on you. Raven's this cold, dark kind of person, and then Beast Boy is this goofy, bigger than life kind of person. But it really managed to work. It was a very cute dynamic, in my opinion. So I'd give Raven and Beast Boy a B personally.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I can't fight it. Go ahead.
you literally can't.
I literally can't.
And let's just get the next one out of the way as well. Teen Titans. Let's go Robin and Starfire from Teen Titans as well. Do you have any opinions, or once again void?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll let you take it. I mean, this is really them in this show, and I have not finished this show, so I'll defer to you.
Yeah, another really really good dynamic in my opinion as well. Starfire being that fish out of water, and then Robin being this kind of stoic person, and they both kind of bring a lot to each other's, own personal personalities. I give it a B as well. I think they're both really good chemistries.
Okay.
They didn't give Cyborg no bitch, boy. And by the way, I noticed they do that with a lot of black characters. Falcon ain't got a bitch. Cyborg ain't got a bitch. Yeah, I'm watching y'all. Anyway, next up, we have T'Challa and Nakia. I never freeze. What are your thoughts on them as a couple? What do you rank them?
Yeah, I mean, we only got them in one film as well, but I think, I mean, it really has to go B. Like to me, it can't go in the same tier as anything that's in the C category, even though I literally can't see it. I have to see Mark and Eve. But yeah, I mean, I think that this has to be B tier. Again, totally bought their love story. Love them together. Ungubani. my name is Prince T'Challa. I am the son of T'Challa.
Oh my god!
So,
best post credit scene ever.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I think it's a B.
Yeah, like you said, I agree. It's a B. And even though they were only in one movie together for real, the kind of like the repercussions of what happened in Wakanda Forever still strengthened that chemistry together, in my opinion.
Yep, for sure.
Seeing how she responded and how she was so saddened by it, and then like you said, that post credit scene. So yeah, I think it's a really good love story. Well, it could have been A tier if they had more time together.
Yep.
Next up, let's go. Let's go Marvel Netflix. Let's go Luke Cage, Jessica Jones.
Ooh, this is a hot take, but to me, this might be D, bro. This is
Ooh.
ass. This is. First of all, they don't love each other. Like they were literally just fucking. For like an episode. So I'm gonna put this at D. Like they were not a couple. They did not love each other. I'm gonna put this at D. So this is just sex to me.
Okay, so like you were void with Teen Titans, I'll be void with this one. My only context is the Defenders, which they didn't do much with them in the Defenders. So, which I love the Defenders. So yeah, I'll go ahead and put it at D because Julian says so, guys. He says so.
This was ass. I don't think anybody would disagree.
Next one. Oh, well, how'd you like him and Misty Knight together? Misty Knight's so damn fine, by the way. That actress that plays her.
Yeah.
How was their chemistry together?
It was okay. But look, I mean, I'm not gonna act like I'm the fucking Luke Cage aficionado. I saw season 1, 3 episodes of season 2, and I was like, this is ass. So yeah.
Next up is the one that I'm interested to hear your thoughts on: Star-Lord and Gamora.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. So like. Offhand, I feel like this has to be A. I feel like this kind of fits in that category of like they had the time, they had the movies, they had the chemistry, they had everything that you have in a romance. Like I said, they had the heartbreak, they had to get together, they had to chase. And I think that unlike everybody else in B, they actually just had the time. I'll go with A for this, even though I don't even know if it's over for them. I mean, it might be, but she's a whole different bitch now. But anyway, yeah, I'll say A for Star-Lord and Gamora.
Man, we are lock and step today. I totally agree. And this love actually caused half of the universe to fucking die.
Yeah.
Because Peter Quill crashed out so hard that he was willing to let Thanos, well, not let Thanos win, but he basically was the reason why Thanos' plan came to fruition. So yeah. Next up, let's stay on the Guardians train. Rocket and Lila.
This was like cute and adorable, but I mean, did they like love each other, or were they just like
of course they
trying to survive together? Okay. I mean, to me, this is like C. Like it's no, seriously, it's a cute little love story, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about like. Go ahead. Bro, I'll defer to you.
Lila's death was the foundation of why Rocket is the way that he is today. That I still remember it to this day, hearing Bradley Cooper's that guttural scream that he did. You know, when he found out that she died. I thought it was just such a cute moment. Like the fact that James Gunn was able to have me invested in its 2 CGI characters. Man, I'd put this A or B. I put it B. I definitely A if they had more time together, but I'd go B for their relationship. But according to you, you're saying C?
Yeah, I mean, but okay, so we can go B. Let's meet in the middle. Let's go B.
That's not meeting in the middle, but okay. All right.
No, you said A. I said C. Meet in the middle is B.
Oh, you're right. Well, I said A or B. Okay, cool. Next up, let's do back to the Justice League DCAU. Let's go Batman and Wonder Woman, another favorite of mine.
This is also S tier. I'm sorry. Like,
I agree.
like this, I mean, like, like Batman is the coldest nigga in the show, and he got the baddest bitch in the show. Like, and like,
It only makes sense.
and like, he doesn't even want her. Like, bro, like if you go back and watch, Wonder Woman is trying so hard to get this Medusi.
Like, she's a god, and he's like a regular nigga with money.
A literal god, and she's like, no, I need it. And Batman's just like, look, bitch, work, bitch. There's nothing more important. There's nothing more important than the game, bitch. And she's like, yeah, no, nigga, we're going on a date. I need you. You need me.
Oh my
S-tier.
god,
S tier. It's just
bro.
S-tier.
This is why the DCAU is so goated. Like, we have 2 S tier relationships already, okay, and they're both from the DCAU. I totally agree. This is not supposed to work. They come from 2 totally different worlds. And first of all, I don't think this was ever even explored in the comics before this show. I could be wrong. And so it came out of left field. At first, I was like, "What the fuck are they doing? Batman and Wonder Woman? Like, what are we doing?" And it worked immediately. They tried to replicate it in the live actions with Batman and Wonder Woman. It didn't really work as well. But yeah, I agree, man. This is S tier for me.
Yep.
Nice. That's so funny. We Oh my god. Next up, Stephen Strange and Christine. He crashes out over Christine. We know this. Where do you put her? Where do you put them?
Who? No, just playing. I mean, all right, okay. So I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't remember a single thing that they did together in any aspect of any of the. How many Doctor Strange movies we have? 2?
There have been 2. Also, in What If?
Oh,
I think Christine dying caused him to become Dark Doctor Strange, if I'm correct.
Look, the only thing I remember is that he actually came to like her and her new nigga's wedding and like flew off the building, which was cool.
He was definitely ore farming, by the way, when he did.
Yeah, oh man, 100%, and it was cool. I mean, to me, this is like the epitome of average. Like, honestly, I don't even remember what Christine looks like, so it might be D.
It's
like,
Rachel McAdams, bro. It's from Mean Girls. It's what's it called?
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna blank on her name.
Yeah,
Regina George. Yeah,
the Mean Girl. Yes.
Yeah, I agree. See, yeah, see, nigga, these niggas could have 10 movies together. See.
Nigga, he hates Doctor Strange. It's just Iron Man done.
Biased. Let's do Superman and Lois Lane, but the iterations of Henry Cavill and Amy Adams from the Snyderverse. Give me your thoughts on these 2.
C, yeah. Again, like they had to me this is the epitome of average. No, they had no aura, no chemistry, no nothing together. Like I mean, I bought it because of the characters, not because of the actors involved. Like, because it's Clark and Lois, like I was like, okay, like you guys are destined to be together, fine. But like in terms of what I saw on screen, they were just the epitome of average in my opinion, which is crazy because I think separately they're wonderful, but together it was just like whatever.
I don't like agreeing with you this much. I actually make my stand call. But yes, I agree. And first of all, Amy Adams is a beautiful woman, sure, but let's be honest. If Kal-El, this version of Kal-El came to Earth, he'd be bagging the top 10 out of 10 women, in the world. So, but maybe that's what makes him Clark Kent or Superman. He goes for the average bitches.
Oh my god,
love that for love that for him. Anyway, next up.
It's called her average. Got it. All right.
She got some nice milkies. Let's do Ant-Man and the Wasp. Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne.
The
whole franchise built off of this love.
Yeah, exactly. This is, I don't know. This one's interesting because I honestly don't really love them together either, but I can't deny that when they're on the screen together, I actually root for them. So I feel like they can't go in the same category as the C people. So I guess they can go at the end of B, but I don't know. Like it's really weird because for some reason it feels like they're just not important enough to be in B. But ultimately, I feel like that's kind of where they belong based on where we put certain couples. So I would go B, end of B. But I'm interested to hear what you think.
I'd go end of C.
Damn. All right.
Listen, I like the Ant-Man movies more than you, except for Quantumania. That can go to actual hell. But it's kind of similar to the whole Pepper Potts Tony Stark thing. It started off interesting when they will, they won't, they, and it waned as they got more time together, which is interesting. Which is a kind of a testament to maybe is this love good or not? You know.
Okay.
So I'd go see, but if you want to
Let's
go
see.
B, we can
Let's go see. I'm not worried about fighting for it. Let's go see.
Okay. He gonna save his one. Next up, let's go to the CW or the hell as I call it. We have Grant Gustin and Candace Patton's Iris and Barry.
S bitch, yes sir. Ski. S tier. This is S tier love. S tier. I'ma come running home to you, running home to you, bitch. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Grant Gustin and Iris. I mean, I need it, bro. This is my Barry and my Iris. My nigga Iris. I love fucking Candace Patton, and yeah, this is S tier. But look, this really isn't fair. 9 seasons, 10 years to build. Like, come on, bro. I love this. This is S tier, and I'm bitch S tier. Put it there. I don't care what you say. Put it there right now. This is S tier.
I'd be willing to go A tier, but if you want to go S,
you're
fucking
fine. Nuts. This is S tier.
I think what subtracts is knowing that in real life she likes niggas like J.R. Smith instead. So,
I mean, what? That doesn't make any. Yeah,
I'm not kidding. I'm joking.
You're not.
I make jokes. Clip farming. Next up, let's go back to the CW, or let's stay in the CW. Superman and Lois from Superman and Lois. I'll avoid myself from this one. I know you have a lot of context. You watch.
That's
the
right.
show.
You haven't seen any of the show yet. Yeah, man. Look, to be honest, this is like first of all, I'm glad that you've shown respect to the CW and you have these guys on here, because my early exposure to them was through the crossovers that the Flash and Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow would have, and they were cool. I was like, okay, whatever. But obviously, once they got their own show, I was like, they're great together.
Lois was already casted before the show. She was already in the spinoffs.
Yes, she was in the spinoffs that they had.
Okay.
Yeah, man, like I love them together. All right, okay. I will go A simply because I just had more time with Barry and Iris, and I just don't think that they're in the same tier, but both are fantastic. So I will go A.
DC dominating the charts. Nice. Okay. Next up, let's go Mr. Incredible versus Invisible. I'm sorry, Mr. Fantastic versus Invisible Woman from the Fantastic Four, from the mid 2000s versions with Jessica Alba. Give me your thoughts on this.
Yeah. You know what? You are the resident Fantastic Four fan here, so I will defer to you, and I will see what you say first before I say anything.
Yes, as fine as Jessica Alba is, I'd go see. I enjoy these movies, but their chemistry in the comics is so strong. And on screen, it was cool. But it's not something I think about regularly or something that had any kind of lasting impact on me, to be honest. So I think the team dynamic was really great in those early 2000s movies. But these two together, I think it's pretty average. How about you?
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree. I just didn't want to say it. And
okay.
And everyone's like, oh, he hates the Fantastic Four. Sorry.
If the MCU can do anything to kind of make their version stand out, it would be to make that Sue Storm and Reed Richards chemistry really stand out,
Well, I mean, according to this list, they haven't done a good job yet.
Yeah,
so
they haven't.
And we'll see.
Also, just random. Are you familiar with the fact that she cheats on this nigga with like Namor in the comics, like multiple times?
I mean, you've told me that, so yes.
Okay, MCU, I need it. Okay, next up, let's go Arthur Curry and Mara, Aquaman and Mara from the Snyderverse. What are your thoughts on their chemistry?
Look, I don't hate them as much as everybody else does. I mean, especially when it concerns Amber Heard, I feel like because of her thing with Johnny Depp, people are like just ready to just throw potatoes and tomatoes at her, but potatoes and tomatoes.
Damn. Combination.
Right. They trying to beat this bitch out. All right. But look, like
this is crazy. Potatoes and tomatoes is crazy.
My bad. Yeah, I meant to say tomatoes now. I don't know what the fuck. All right. Anyway, yeah.
Nigga, if you have a potato thrown at you, how bad that shit will fucking hurt.
The fucking roasted potato at your ass, bitch.
Oh, bitch. Yeah. Concussed.
All right. Yeah. But anyway, look, I say all that to say I honestly liked them together in the first Aquaman movie. I mean, in part two, like she was in it for like 5 minutes because of the Johnny Depp thing, but um,
She's also in Justice League.
I don't remember her in that at all. So yeah, yeah. I mean, I think this pretty much falls in like the C category, even though I feel like I want it to go into B, but this
Yeah.
is probably just C. Yeah.
Totally agree. Nothing to add there. All right.
Jessica Jones and Luke Cage is just down there. You're down there in the depths of hell, boy.
Damn. Mm-mm-mm. Next up,
Somebody gonna join them.
let's do Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl.
I mean, to me, this is like A, I think. Two films over 20 years, parents going through their whole thing. Yeah, I mean, and like you can obviously tell the love that they have together. So yeah, I would give it an A. I give it an A.
Totally agree. Incredibles is my favorite 3D animated film of
Here
all
we go.
time. And part of that is because of the chemistry of the family and these two as well. Elastigirl, one of the finest animated characters ever created. Next up, let's go Chris Pine. No. Let's do Gal Gadot and Chris Pine from Wonder Woman. What are your thoughts on their Snyderverse chemistry?
I think this is a B, honestly. The story that they told in the first Wonder Woman together with him literally dying, I was like, man, like this is a great love story. Like I totally believe this. I believe that this goddess from a forgotten world would choose this dude that washed up on shore. And I bought their chemistry together. Now in 1984, when he just came back, I was like, okay, cool.
And she essentially raped a man because, I mean, his soul was put into somebody random man's body. Yeah. Even though I'm pretty sure that man wouldn't complain. But go ahead. Rape
Yeah.
me,
Either
bitch.
way. Yeah. To me, it's B. But what do you think?
Totally agree. I'm noticing a trend here. Wonder Woman has a thing for just regular niggas. she hates it. I guess she don't want nobody else like a god. You know, there's a comic run when Superman and Wonder Woman were together, and DC fans were not having it. I liked it personally. I thought it made sense.
They did it in the you know those new Justice League animated movies or whatever.
Yeah,
they do it in there. Superman and Wonder Woman are together.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, because then they can both just let loose in the bedroom. I'm sure Superman had to hold back so much against with Lois Lane. Like all she could do is ride this nigga probably.
All right.
Next up. All right, we have
next up, bitch. Horny.
Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman, Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman from The Batman, Matt Reeves.
All right.
I've never seen as many TikTok edits of a couple besides this couple.
Really?
So it must speak to something. What are your thoughts?
It doesn't speak to anything for me. Yeah, Luke Cage, move over because this is a D. This is horrible.
No,
this is ass.
No. Okay, I'm ready to fight you on this one.
This is ass.
I'm ready to fight you on this one.
Ass. Sorry.
I'm ready to fight you. I'm going B. At least
B.
This was a good, bro. They had attention. They had attention, bro. Just that scene when he first goes to the Iceberg Lounge and he sees her and just that like how she's looking at him and like, bro, like I felt the tension through the screen. Okay, and it kind of carried out to the rest of the movie. I'm going B for this person.
Wow. Okay, go ahead. Into B, sure.
I mean, do you want to meet in the middle? C?
Yeah, into C. Yeah.
Okay. That's a travesty, guys.
Shit is ass.
Travesty. Batman and Catwoman is an age-old love, and I thought it did good in that movie. Next up, iconic for the wrong or right reasons, we'll see. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Kirsten Dunst's MJ, Mary Jane. What are your thoughts?
Wait, what do you mean for the wrong reasons? Why do you say that?
Because it's been like this like revisionist history now. People just hate MJ, Kirsten Dunst, MJ, including myself. After I revisited the movies, she's not the best person, but it doesn't speak to their chemistry.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you meant like people are hating like Kristen Dunst. Like what did she do? But you mean like the character MJ in the films?
MJ.
She's not nice to Peter. She's the bitch. She cheats on him multiple times. And she has to get saved in every fucking film.
Yeah.
She doesn't give a fuck about this nigga feelings. But anyway, this is still S, bitch. I don't care. Put it up there. Put it up there, bitch. This is still S. I mean, look. Ultimately, all three of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man films were built around the relationship that he had with Mary Jane in some way, shape, or form. And you don't get to make a trilogy unless that connection is there and it's strong. So whether it was messy, whether you kind of had to be like, God damn, bitch, like you're mean, like I might slap you, like you know what I mean, like or
Yeah.
whatever. But he loved the fuck out of her, and ultimately she ended up loving him after she beat him away a few times. So S to me, but go ahead,
I'd lean
put it where
A
you want.
only because of the fact that, like we've stated, she wasn't the nicest person to him. But I think the writing that Sam Raimi does with her does trump the fact that my personal feelings towards her individually.
Yeah,
Them as a tandem, like you said, their ups and downs. That's just part of life. It's probably the
it
most
is.
realistic relationship on this entire list.
It is, yeah.
So you know what? You swayed me, bitch. Tobey Maguire's Kirsten Dunst. Okay,
It's
let's
real,
stay on the
man.
Spider-Man train.
Let's do it.
Tom Holland and Zendaya from on the screen to off the screen love.
Yeah.
But did it translate on screen? Tell me your thoughts.
No, it
MCU
fucking didn't.
Spider-Man.
This is C in my opinion. It's so funny because like I in real life, like I am rooting for them. Like I hope that they're together and I hope they're happy and hope they have everything they want. But on screen, I don't care about MJ the character. This is a C in my opinion.
Agreed. Unfortunately, fun fact, guys: every Spider-Man actor has dated his love interest in real life.
They know. Do we put it at D?
No, it's not a D.
Oh my god,
it's not a D. I think No Way Home saved that.
Did it
for me? Yeah, for me it did.
Okay.
Well, let's keep it sticky. Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone.
Yes.
Emma Stone, yes.
Mm-hmm,
Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy.
Real
from the
love
Amazing
story.
Spider-Man movies. Give me your thoughts on this.
This is A. And really, to me, it's only A because they actually went there live action and like they did what they did. But even before that, like they had a great relationship in these films. Yeah, like you could tell, like it was like, whoa, okay, like I need this. Like I love this. I love seeing them together. This is A for me. And to me, the only reason it's not S is because they didn't have that third film. If they would have had that third film, we'll see. But yeah, sorry.
No, totally agree. That scene, of course, Amazing Spider-Man 2 when she dies. I remember as a kid watching that, like, even though I'd already read the comic, I was like, oh my God, like that heartbreaking. When he's in the classroom and he's just looking at her desk or whatever. Heartbreaking.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Only because great of that chemistry that was built up until then. So yeah.
Great stuff.
Next up, let's go Christian Bale's Batman, and as Stephen A would say, Maggie Gyllenhaal.
One of my favorite tweets of all time is some random dude saying, "Ain't no way like y'all tearing the block up over Maggie Gyllenhaal."
Oh,
crazy, bro! The disrespect is just crazy that she's gotten because yeah, Rachel, yeah. Is this no? It's I want to put something in D so bad, but it's not D. So this is C.
C.
I still think, yeah. I mean, like I still think that they had decent chemistry and decent love throughout the movie, even though she was just not it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I'd say C, in my opinion. Maybe like top of C. But.
Yeah, I was leaning B, but I guess C was okay. I think if they would have kept the same actress, like if it was Katie Holmes in Dark Knight, or if it was Maggie Gyllenhaal in Batman Begins, it could have easily been in that B territory, or B or A. But yeah, because they switched actresses, let's keep it at C. Then that's cool.
War Machine, man. He also don't got no bitch. Marvel, what are you doing?
Marvel, I'm on your ass, bitch. Anyway, let's go Matt Murdock and Karen from Netflix / Disneyverse. Will they want the type situation again?
Yeah, I mean, they were together briefly, but for the most part, they were just friends. So yeah, I'm not really sure about this.
But did you, as a fan, ever find yourself rooting for them to get together? I guess that's the question.
Never, not once. Okay. No. Okay. So, D.
D. Okay. As a couple, you mean?
Yeah, as a couple, yeah. I don't think that this was ever like a real relationship, in my opinion.
Okay.
So
they teased at the beginning of the Disney Born Again thing. And then
I mean, I think she's still in love with him. Like, I think like she still probably wants to be with him, but yeah, Matt ain't going for it.
All right. Speaking of Matt, let's do Matt Murdock once again with Electra Nachos from the Netflix universe. What are your thoughts on this?
This one was better because it was an actual relationship, whether he wanted it to be or not. This bitch was crazy. She was absolutely insane. and
as she is in the comics.
actually, yes, yeah. So I don't know. Like I kind of want to go A here, even though like
Ooh.
I honestly like didn't love their relationship like throughout the show because it's just built on toxicity. But and honestly, like 90% of it is him just being like, "Bitch, we are not together," and her being like, "Yes, the fuck we are." So I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning A. Like they carry season 3. They carry the Defenders. I'll go A. I'll go A.
Wow. I have no input. Next up, from a movie that I appreciate more than most, The Eternals.
Okay.
Icarus and Cersei, played by Gemma Chan and Richard Madden. What are your
Mm.
thoughts on this love story? By the way, fun fact: the first sex scene ever in an MCU film was between these two. Was that able to seal the deal and make you buy their chemistry, or no?
No, not at all. But you know what, Monty? Since you are the Guardians, whatever this shit's called,
Eternals,
you can.
bitch.
There you go, Eternals. Go ahead. You can discuss.
Yeah, I'd probably go see. Love the movie. Love the movie. Chemistry wasn't bad, honestly. I like seeing like I think like the flashback scenes when they're together, like in like ancient like Mesopotamia or whatever. I enjoy those.
Hmm.
And I think it's a cute chemistry, but more so because of the writing and how it was shot,
Right.
than the actual actors and their chemistry together. So yeah.
Okay.
Next up, okay, let's go to the Deadpool verse. We have Deadpool and Vanessa. A through line of all three movies, even though we both hated Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's
Hmm.
try to judge this relationship in a vacuum.
Sure.
What are your thoughts on? Well, you didn't see Deadpool 2, though, so that she was a
Nope.
big part of Deadpool 2. So,
Yeah, I'm about to say like
should
from
Julie
what
be
I
void
saw.
here?
Yeah, please, boy, because she wasn't in Deadpool and Wolverine that I remember,
Yeah,
and I don't really remember her in the first Deadpool either, which I saw once when it came out 10 years ago. So
yeah.
please void me.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a C. Honestly, this is just built on them being freaky and doing butt sex and shit with each other.
Oh, got
Don't
it.
really buy all the love. That's just me personally.
Sounds
Okay.
like a Deadpool relationship.
Next up, let's go Loki and Loki, or Loki and Sylvie, his variant,
Mm,
from the Loki Disney Marvel show. What are your
mm.
thoughts on these two together?
Interesting. This might be like the top of B for me. This I think this is this the best love story that the MCU has done? Is it well Vision and Wanda? Is that better? I mean Wanda.
I mean, we have Star Lord and Gamora at A, so
Oh, okay. I literally can't see it, so I'm just
oh,
guessing.
okay.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, I'll say top of B then for the two Lokis. I think they actually had a really great story. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the show,
Yeah,
I think at the heart of it is that love story between those two, and I bought it for what it was worth. So I go top of B.
I'd be inclined to C, but sure, we can go B. We can go B. Next up, there was a whole show named after them, WandaVision. What are your thoughts? Where do you rank them?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't think that they're on the same tier as the Lokis, or so should it be A? Can you tell me what's in A?
So far in A, we have Star Lord and Gamora. We have the Tyler Hoechlin Superman and Lois,
Okay.
Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl, Spider Man and Gwen Stacy from the Amazing Spider Man, and we have Daredevil and Elektra.
Hmm. I think it. I think it has to go in A. I mean, this bitch created a whole universe and brought her husband back from the dead, quote unquote, just for love. Like she literally enslaved an entire town. Um, yeah, and she's like willing to kill everybody to like save her children and have a family. That's all she wants at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say A. Yeah, I mean, Wanda's crazy. I mean, she carries, but Vision love her too. So I'm gonna say A.
Well, I go B only because you named a lot of feats she did, but you didn't name or you didn't care to
I
list
mean,
anything
she
about
she did
their
all that
chemistry
for
together.
love. Oh, okay.
And so that's what I'm basing it off of more so than anything. And do I care about these? How invested I am? I'd go B, but if you want to go A, I'm willing to put it in A.
No, we can go B. Let's do it. Well, I don't want to fight
All
it.
right. Okay.
Top of A. I
Mhm.
mean, top of B. Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have Thor Odinson and Jane from the Thor movies.
Oh God,
Um,
this is the
like I
epitome of
said,
average. I'm sorry.
okay.
This is average. Like this is just a C. She was in 1 and 4. Oh, okay, great. And
She
then
was
she.
definitely in two in Dark World. She would do the whole
Oh,
storyline around her.
you're right. You're
The
right.
Esther was out of her.
The Aether bitch.
Aether.
But yeah, she was forgettable. So yeah. C. Sorry.
Yeah, see. Agreed. Last one that we have, guys, for today on the couple superhero tier list pod. Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Frankie, I don't know her surname, Jean Grey from the Fox X-Men films.
Yeah.
Where do you put these two?
This was hilarious because like
It shouldn't be.
Wolverine,
It should be
what?
Cyclops and Jean.
Yeah, like Wolverine is trying so hard to fuck her. Like this entire like throughout the entirety of this universe, like his goal is just to like be with her, and she does not want this nigga. Like, I mean, she does.
Hold
She
on
does,
now.
but
She a hoe because she be teasing this nigga.
I know.
And she know what she be doing.
Well, what I'm saying is like she is 10 toes down on I'm with Scott. Like, and she she 100% be you know sending little subliminals, but like give up, bro. Like Logan, like give up, bro. Like, it's a little key pathetic. Like I don't enjoy this storyline. Honestly, this is one of the best things about X-Men 97 is that like that whole thing was like an afterthought. Like,
But he's still sipping over her, but yeah, it's
I
not
know,
like
but
a main
like
storyline.
but it's an afterthought. Yeah, like the fact that one of the most famous memes ever is Logan laying in a bed and looking at a picture of Jean Grey. Like that's disgusting to me, bro. Like it's disgusting. I literally hate this relationship with all my veins and like every aspect that it's in. With that being said, it's S. It's S. It's literally S. It's S. Like, this nigga won't ever give up, bro. Like he is gonna get it. He's gonna get it. To me this is S. But
okay, I'd go B. We might have to meet in the middle and go A. I mean, when it comes to Wolverine and Jean Grey, this is a classic case of the girl who she has who she really wants, the stable guy she can bring home to her parents. But it's this bad boy she's been meaning to fuck. She, just go on for that nigga, get it over with, get it out of her system. It's Wolverine. And because it's so one-sided, I'd have to go A, even though it's still very compelling storytelling.
It is.
But if you want to go S and I want to go B, we'll put it at A.
Let's go A. All right. Let's do it.
All right. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We get to rank amongst the rankings with who's at the top of what. So let's start with D. Okay. Luke Cage, poor Netflix. Yeah. Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, and then Karen and Daredevil. Who's at the top?
I mean, we got one in A for Netflix, but yeah, I think honestly, I it's fine the way it is. I don't really need to see a reason to really shuffle the two. I think both of them are kind of where they're at.
Okay. Okay, so C, there's a lot in C here.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do here. It looks like
I'll read them off to you. We got Mark and Eve, obviously. We got Tony and Pepper. We got Bruce and Natasha. We got Stephen and Christine, Stephen Strange and Christine. Mm-hmm. Superman and Amy Adams and Lois Lane.
Okay.
Ant-Man and Wasp. Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman. Aquaman and Mera. Batman and Catwoman from The Batman. Spider-Man and MJ from MCU Spider-Man. Icarus and Cersei. Maggie Gyllenhaal, Christian Bale. Wade and Vanessa from Deadpool, and then Thor and Jane. I mean, this is going to be a lot. I mean,
yeah. So, I mean, off the rip,
who's the best one?
Right. Yeah. So, I think off the rip, we should try to move. Oh man,
I'd say Tony and Pepper. Who would you say?
Okay, Tony and Pepper. I would say like Aquaman and Mera, but like whatever. Like, okay, sure. Let's move Tony and Pepper. It'd be easier. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so let's see if there's anybody better than Aquaman and Mera then to put that to number 2. In my opinion, let me see.
In your opinion,
I definitely put Batman and Catwoman above Aquaman and Mera.
Okay, go ahead.
You wouldn't?
No, but go ahead. That's fine. I don't have a fight for it.
Who else is better than Aquaman and Mera? I'd argue a lot of these, but because you want it so bad, I'll put it at 3. I don't know. You nigga love that chemistry for some reason.
I enjoyed it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's right. Put it where it belongs.
Why is it so hard? What the hell? Okay, next. Okay, so who do we think is next best up?
What is next? Mark and Eve?
Yeah, Mark and Eve.
What about Tom and Zendaya? They're fine, right? We're cool.
Yeah, Tom and Zendaya.
I think Jane and Thor at the end is great, or maybe even like Vanessa and Deadpool. Like I think that can go at the end.
Yeah. No, I think Bruce and Natasha should go at the end.
Okay, they're in C. Oh my god! All right, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Is that Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Yes, it is.
We can move them. Well, they're fine. They're right behind Superman and Wonder Woman. What's that? Stephen Strange? I think that can go down a little bit.
Okay.
Go down, yeah.
I do think
there.
Christian Bale, Maggie Gyllenhaal. I mean, she was the crux of that story and the reason why Two-Face became Two-Face and all that. And
God, move it up. Fine. I mean, it deserves to be above Stephen Strange.
Yeah. Okay.
Above Superman. Hold on now, bitch. Wait a minute.
Okay, I'll put it right there.
Yeah.
I'm fine with how it's currently constructed.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay. Let's move on to B. So in B, we have Steve and Peggy, Beast Boy and Raven, Starfire and Robin, T'Challa and Nakia, Rocket and Lila, Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor, Loki and Sylvie, and then Wanda and Vision. Should Wanda and Vision go to the top of B?
To me, yeah. To me, I mean, I really, yeah. Let's put it at the top of B for sure.
Okay.
At the end, I think it's Lila and Rocket, in my opinion, but
that's fair. Or because they had so little time together.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'll put the Teen Titans towards the end just because you don't have that much context for them, even though I don't feel like arguing about it. So I'll put them at the end.
I mean, there's not going to be an argument. If you feel like it's better, cool. Like,
well, yeah. I mean, I think they're better than Loki and Sylvie.
Oh wow. Okay. Then there's going to be an argument, bitch. No, just okay. No. We can leave it. We can leave it. Loki and Sylvie.
Okay.
Steve. What's the one after Cap and Peggy?
That's T'Challa and Nakia. The only niggas on here.
Oh, okay. Right. I cannot see it. Right?
Okay.
It looks like a big blur. Okay.
I think it's fine how it is.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to move anybody?
Nah, it's good. You're right. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Okay. Hey, we got Star-Lord and Gamora. We have Superman and Lois from the CW, Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy, Elektra and Daredevil, and then Jean and Wolverine.
All right. So yeah, at the end, I'm totally cool with how it is there. At the beginning, I really want either Spider-Gwen or Tyler Hoechlin, but what is the first thing up there in A?
Star-Lord and Gamora.
Nah, that shit can go down.
Yeah, I think Peter and Gwen should be at the top too.
I love that. Yeah.
I don't have the context for Superman and Lois, so I'll put it at 2.
Mr. and Mrs. Incredible.
Yeah, I was thinking they had to be 3 at least.
Yeah, I like that at 3.
Oh shit.
Where they belong. Okay. Nigga, Monty's struggling. What?
Feel like a fucking grandma. Yeah. Okay, now I guess the real question is just between Star-Lord and Gamora and Daredevil and Elektra. I think it's cool how it is, but do you think it should be moved?
I do. Yeah, I do. I think Star-Lord and Gamora should. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Now for the big boy S tier.
Here we go.
We got two DCAU couples: Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, Batman, Wonder Woman, and then we have who is
Flash?
That? Oh, Flash and Barry. I mean Flash and Iris, and then Spider-Man and MJ. At the top, Toby. I want to go Batman, Wonder Woman. I'm not gonna lie to you, but who do you want to go at the top?
I mean, I feel like they got to go last. Like they never even, they're not a real couple. They didn't even get together.
The aura is just too much.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's fair. You're right. They were never technically. I guess they were never technically together. So that's a good
together,
point. Maybe they should go last.
She was just fiending after him the entire series. First, shit. Do I want to go Green Lantern or do I want to go Toby or Iris? All right. I think it's got to be Toby. It's got to be Toby and Kirsten Dunst, I think.
Okay.
And then it's got to be. Yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it like that. I think. Flash. I'm cool with it. What do you think?
Oh, fuck it, whatever. So according to the current era, the best couple in all of superhero films and media is Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, and Kirsten. Ew, I don't like that, but whatever. Kirsten Dunst, MJ.
Hey man, relationships aren't always happy. Shit, there's ups and downs, man. There's ups and downs. Shit happens. So
niggas don't live life.
Hey.
At 18, I would have been like, hell no. Nah. But 31, this is about as real as it gets, guys.
Not gonna say too much.
Abby's watching.
Right. Hey guys, like the video. Comment down below. We gotta get out of there. Watching the motherfucking fire fleet.
And share if you're feeling frisky, bitch.
Yeah, share.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This was a fun one. Thanks to me.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thanks, guys.
Yes, thank you.